Hi, Toby. Hi, Toby. Hi, Toby. Hi, Toby. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, how'd you get out of the yard? You shouldn't be over here in the duck shed. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But you're just hanging out, aren't you? Yeah. You're just hanging out. All right, Toby's a long-haired Chihuahua. He's, I think 5 years old at this point. 6, maybe. Anyway, so let's get to the meat and potatoes of what this video is actually about. We'll reverse this. So the video is not about Toby there. It's actually about black soldier fly larvae, and 2 different kinds. So I've been posting a lot of videos about my experience of growing black soldier fly larvae, and I guess it caught the attention of a social media manager at GrubTerra. So GrubTerra wanted me to do a video, and I gotta warn you, because YouTube says I must warn you, and it's a nice thing to do, right? This whole video is a freaking ad, most of it, but I'm gonna show you the differences between the black soldier fly that I grow and the black soldier fly that they put in a bag for you. So let's flip around and I will show you their product versus my product. And they're not too different. There's some benefits to each. And we'll go over the benefits real quick. I'll try not to make this video too long. I have a habit of getting diarrhea in the mouth, exposing too many. I guess, I don't know, for me, it's about the details. For most people, it's about the point, right? Click through the YouTube video, go as quickly as possible, and learn all the things in a short amount of time as possible. So I'll make this quick. It'll be easy. I'll give you the benefits, the negatives, the review of the packaging, and we'll go from there. So here we go. Boop. All right. So GrubTerra. You make an alright product, and I'm not saying alright as in, like, you know, well, it's just okay. So the reason I say it's an alright product is, for me personally, I have a lot of birds. A lot. I have many different birds. I have chickens, I have ducks, I have geese, and over there in this bin I have guineas. The guineas realistically are probably gonna, I don't know, I'm probably gonna eat them. But anyway, so for me, with all the birds that I have, this is unviable. And the reason I say that is because I have over 120 birds, and the cost of this would take me broke. Now, with that said, the cost isn't that expensive if you have just a couple chickens, and you feed at the feed rates they suggest. So the cost when I got it, and I want to be very clear here, I didn't buy this. This is not something I bought. They gave me a code, I typed it in, they sent it to me for free. I paid nothing. But the cost of this when I got it, or when I put in my code, was about $13. And then a few days later, they sent me an email saying that the cost had gone up by $2, I think. So a bag of this, 1 pound, is going to be, I think, about $15. Now, I haven't done my update, my reading on this to determine if that really is the cost, but, you know, for $15, this isn't bad if you have 5 or 6 birds. For me, I can feed this entire bag, and that would meet the minimums for feeding at the rate they suggest. So Toby's losing his mind. I'm gonna have to wrangle him real quick, and we'll pick up this video in a second. All right, we got this little jerk back in. He's no longer barking at things that don't exist. So we'll continue this video. All right, for people with like 5 chickens, this is all right. This is not gonna cost you a lot of money over the course of what you're feeding them. I mean, as it says here, a 16 ounce bag can feed up to 5 chickens per month. So monthly, you're paying 12 bucks or 15 bucks or whatever it is. For me, it'd be, 12 or 15 bucks every daggone day. No way. Which is why I grow my own. Again, to be clear, I grow my own. These are mine. These are GrubTerras. Now you may be saying, well, why is they look so different? And the answer is, mine are fresh. So mine are still gooey on the inside. You can see that they are flexible. And GrubTerra's is freeze dried. So they're very flaky. Now it's not necessarily a bad thing. And the reason I say that is because with fresh stuff, you'll notice I have a little bit of litter in here. The litter's gross. So it's not that it stinks, it's just that you have to dig around in it to get your own black soldier fly larva. So one of the benefits with buying them freeze-dried in a bag is that you can just pour them out into your hand or a dish or whatever like this, and they don't leave behind any waste. Now, do the chickens like them, even though they're different? The answer is yes. The answer is actually very yes. And the chickens really don't care, to be honest. In my opinion, in terms of health, I would much rather have a fresh worm, because they have all that juiciness in them, than a dry worm. But the chickens don't care. There's still a lot of nutrient in here, a lot of value in terms of boosting your chickens' health, or giving them treats or whatever. So don't let the freshness versus the freeze-driedness sway you, I guess. But if you can, look into growing some black soldier fly larvae. It's not hard. It's really actually one of the easiest things I've ever done in terms of growing food or getting food for my birds. But if you want to be even easier, if you want to put in absolutely zero effort and just push a button on the old Amazon or whatever, or actually GrubTerra's website, then go for some GrubTerra freeze-dried black soldier fly larvae. Part of a healthy, balanced breakfast. Yum. So so I opened this bag up, and I'm impressed. Seriously, good job, GrubTerra. I really, really appreciate this. Whoever is packing your bags, the people you have on the line doing it, or even if it's, whoever, they pack this stuff right to the top, actually to this little zip, right to the top. I'm really impressed with that in a time when, everything is packed a lot like a potato chip bag, where you get half of the product and mostly air. No, these guys pack this stuff right up to the top, so you're really getting that full 16 ounces. And I didn't weigh it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's even just a little bit more than 16 ounces, because generally they weigh average weight, not bag weight or bag volume or any of that stuff. So anyway, but yeah, packaging, it's very nice. I'm actually thinking that, a lot of people, I don't know if I can say this for everybody, but when you have chickens and you buy feed, a lot of times your feed comes in these stupid plastic bags, and you have all these damn bags all over the place. And what do you do with those bags, right? Me personally, when I burn my cardboard, I throw them in with the cardboard, and I know it's terrible, but if you get the fire hot enough, it reduces the soot. But this bag, when I cut into it, it seems very papery. You can see there, it kind of rips like paper. Now it does have there is paper content, there is some sort of fiber content in this. On the inside there is a plasticky coating, which, okay, they need it. you know, or else if you don't, the thing is, like, if you don't seal this right, if you just use a paper bag, moisture can get in, rodents can smell it, and if it's sitting in a warehouse, it degrades. So there needs to be, you know, everyone complains about how everything's packed in plastic today, and unfortunately, it's kind of needed. So while the outside appears to be fibrous and just ink painted, the inside does have a plastic coating to keep it fresh. But overall, I mean, this is less plastic than a one of these. What are you doing, Toby? Less plastic than one of these like tarp type bags, because it has this weave, this poly weave, and then a plastic like outside coat on it. See that? Whereas this bag doesn't. So nice bag, good choice. At least some of it will break down, but it's better than none of it breaking down. So in terms of a taste test, you know, let's just go ahead and give one of these a taste. No, not really. I'm not going to eat these. In fact, it says very specifically on the back, these are not for human consumption, so do not eat these. If you're allergic to shellfish, you might want to wear gloves or something like that when you're feeding these to your chickens, because if you just touch them with your hands, that chitin in there can cause an allergic reaction. So just remember that. You know, mostly all insects have some kind of chitin in their shell, so you want to be cognizant of that if you have a shellfish allergy. So black soldier fly larva, you may be wondering why they look so different, like why GrubTerra's versus mine look different. And it has to do with the freeze drying process and what they're fed, and you know, all that stuff. But there's really no difference other than these are gooey inside and these aren't. There's not going to be much of a nutritional difference in terms of my live ones versus the ones that GrubTerra sent, because all that stuff just dries the inside of the worm. But if you're interested, I have a black soldier fly here. I'm going to try to catch a fresh one because this one's lost its legs. Let's see here. Usually they're hanging all over the walls and stuff, but I think I have a couple probably hanging on the wall of my bin here. Yeah, so there's two here. Let's see if we can catch her. All right, so this here is a black soldier fly. Let me get underneath the light here. So black soldier fly look menacing, right? You can see this black soldier fly is actually pooping all over me, which is fantastic, I guess. But they look menacing. They look like a wasp, right? But these are flies. They do not sting. They do not bite. They do not buzz around in your face. In fact, they care less about you. And they're, you know, even in this state, the birds like to eat them, which is why I don't mind them hatching out or pupating, because, oh, even Toby wants some. What are you doing, Toby? You can't have this. What are you doing, Toby? Do you want the black soldier fly? Huh? Oh, it's gross, isn't it? So I know the geese, they like these. And I say that as they ignore it. But they do not like the black soldier fly dried or fresh larva. The chickens, on the other hand, they very much like the black soldier fly larva. So let's go feed these to chickens. This is a taste test. I'll open this door. We'll go feed these to all my birds. You can see they're all kind of running. Oh God, here they come. Who wants some black soldier fly? All right. Even the geese are excited about this, so, you know, good job, GrubTerra. So we're gonna kind of sling it out over there so they all kind of get some, and see how they like it. There's all the ducks over there like we don't care. So let's do a little sling. All right, so I suspect the geese can't really see it. But you know, they are interested. You know what? Since I have so many birds, let's go have some fun. I'm going to toss most of that bag out and see how they do. On the bag, pertaining to feeding instructions, you'll notice it says 16-ounce bag feeds up to 5 chickens per month. Now, you shouldn't overfeed your chickens. You can cause kidney and liver issues with too high a protein, and these guys are mostly protein, so you don't want to hurt your chickens. Follow the instructions, don't overfeed them. I know it's adorable when they eat them, but you got to be careful. So for me, if I bought all this all the time, or a bag of these all the time, I'd go broke. They're just too daggone expensive for me. So that's about half the bag, and everybody is very excited. And we got chickens jumping on geese. Even the ducks are over here kind of like, hey, what's up, yo? What we got going on? But you can see here all the chickens are very, very happy with their fly grubs. The geese don't know really what to do. So, excuse me. It's interesting, you can hear them. I almost want to say it's kind of adorable. You can hear them eating. It sounds like they're eating potato chips. They're kind of crunching a little bit. Just, because the black soldier fly larvae are freeze-dried, they make a crunchy noise. So it looks like the hens approve. The geese don't care. The ducks don't really care. I mean, it's not to say that geese and ducks won't eat the black soldier fly larva, but the chickens kind of get in here and just annihilate. So I don't know. Your mileage may vary with waterfowl, but what I found with waterfowl is you need to train them on whatever it is you want to feed them. And oftentimes, if you make a change to what you're feeding them, they don't want to eat it. Like over there right now, they're eating corn. They're beating on my little box there, trying to get corn out of the deer feeder that I have set up for them. If you're interested in knowing more about that deer feeder and my automation on it, go ahead and check out my channel, especially my live stream. You can buy points and feed the birds, but not black soldier fly larvae, just corn. See, she's super excited. She's like, where are all the treats? There you go, miss. There you go. You get some treats. You get treats, and you get treats, and you get treats, and everybody gets treats. So that ought to make them happy for a while. Even the geese are coming back over again like something's changed. Someone must have stole his black soldier fly larva, so he kicked them. Alright, so the geese are kind of into it. Toby, are you into black soldier fly larva? Huh? What do you think? No? Okay. Well, he's into black soldier fly larva a little bit. Yeah, nothing beats corn. Sorry, GrubTerra. Even Even the ducks run for it. So, I mean, as you can see here, I've got, like I said, around 70 chickens. So I'm fine with feeding this whole bag to them. It's just, if you only have like 5 or whatever, pay attention to how much you're feeding them. You don't want to cause problems. So overall, I think this is a good product. I think this is a worthwhile product. I think that, let me straighten out this bag here for some brand recognition, right? I think that this is a good product. I think this is an overall worthwhile product. And I think that if you only got a few chickens, you should check it out. I mean, they're cheaper from what I've seen than the other brands. They're actually using food waste to feed the black soldier fly, so they're recycling. And the package appears to be made from some kind of, like I said, fiber product, maybe virgin pulp or, you know, recycled pulp, but certainly better than a whole plasticky bag. So, yeah, give them a shot, you know? All right, and that is it of this bag. So they all ate a pound of this today, and you know, we'll see over the next few days just how much stronger their eggshells are. I already got pretty strong eggshells, but so I don't think it's gonna benefit me. But you know, it could, maybe. So anyway. Thank you, GrubTerra, for sending me this pound of, you know, treats. And the birds thank you. And I hope that you like this. And I hope that it shows you exactly how, you know, how they look, how they act, what they think of them, and, you know, all that stuff. So, see ya. Have a good day. Remember, this was a sponsored video. If you did not like my sponsor, don't eat the fly grubs. Oh God, I just ate one and inhaled it. Anyway, if you do not like my sponsored videos, I'm sorry, but the way I saw it was they get treats, and you know, the birds like it. So, see you again. Talk to you later. Have a good day.